Moseley Hall and its estate dominated the whole of the village of Moseley until the end of the 19th century. The estate occupied the whole of the western side of the Ulster Road and stretched as far west as Cannon Hill Park, down to Moor Green Lane in the south and Edgbaston Road in the north. The original hall was home to the Grevis family and was situated close to the present-day Victoria Parade. The current hall, however, was built in the mid-18th century by John Taylor, who was a wealthy manufacturer of high-value metal goods. The house was burnt down during the Priestley riots of 1791 by royalist mobs who suspected John Taylor and his associates of being Republican. John Taylor wasn't living in the hall at the time. It was let out to a Lady Carhampton. And there's an amusing story that the mob allowed Lady Carhampton to remove all her personal possessions from the hall before they set fire to it, which was very polite. After the fire, John Taylor received compensation and subsequently rebuilt and extended the hall. The estate was redesigned as Parkland with advice from Humphrey Rapton, who was the first person to call himself a landscape gardener. John Taylor's son was a co-founder, along with Sampson Lloyd, of Taylor and Lloyd's Bank, which now survives as Lloyd's Bank. The last owner of the hall was Richard Cadbury, who gave the hall to the city of Birmingham in 1892 for use as a children's convalescence home. It was also used as a convalescence home for wounded troops in World War I. The Dovecote was part of the East Farm of Moseley Hall estate. The building nearby is the surviving storeroom from the cowhouse. Dovecotes were very popular in the 18th century to supply the gentry with fresh pigeons, which were considered a delicacy. Pigeons were encouraged to nest in the dovecotes, and young pigeons, known as squabs, were taken from their mothers as soon as they were fledged. The dovecote and cowshed were both scheduled for demolition in 1933, but saved by public petition. It was subsequently restored with the help of the Moseley Society, which had developed an 18th century garden in the grounds. The garden contains several species of plants and trees which are now rare, such as medlar, mulberry, quince, and several old species of rose.